unless you have nirodha, nirodha means unless you stop the mind moving in various directions, there is no use. So the purpose of meditation used to is to make the mind firm, static at one place, so that it may not go here and there. And thus by controlling it, you should be established always in the Atma. This I will explain. This is only the meaning of this. The Sloka reads, Yato yato nischarati manaschanchalam asthiram tatas tato niyam nyaitati atman eva vajam nayet. Manaha, the mind. What sort of a mind? Chalam, which is always moving. It never stays with one idea. It goes on. I call it the Semya mind. No, the Savaya?
Yeah.
They say, नूडल्स तो अलग अलग होता है. हमारे घरों में जो बना करते हैं वो ऐसे ऐसे होते हैं. ये को निकालेगा, दूसरा आएगा, दूसरे का तीसरा आएगा, तीसरे का चौथा आएगा. We can call it otherwise in Italian what is called spaghetti is there. So we call it the spaghetti mind. Because you start with one thing. You just will say, oh, it's a beautiful transistor. Similar tape recorder with my grandfather. You know, my grandfather was a collector. In those days, you know, collector means, oh, all the people will get and stand when my grandfather used to walk on the road. All the Sukanwalas. You know, one of them was a very big fellow. His name was Rakhal. He was a jeweler. Imagine you start to wear everybody. And then, you know, my mother is very fond as well. In her lifetime, she always liked to have pretty better than jewel. Ab patri ko chala gaya. That is why we call it as spaghetti mind or Semya mind. So, the mind, chalam, which is always moving or wavering, always wavering. Asthiram, it is never permanent. It never stands at one place for a long time. Immediately it moves. So it is not firm. It is very temporary. Then that mind, yataha, Mr. E. Where all it moves, where all it goes to California, it goes to my dead mother, it goes to my son, who may be an engineer, it goes to my guru who is no longer alive. So, wherever it goes, yataha, nischara. Me always denotes going out. Me. Then charati is the goal. Nischara. Tataha, from those places, from California, from my son. So wherever it went, from those places, yetatu is niyamya. Yetatu is this mind. Niyamya. You have control over it and bring it back. Then, Atmani eva vachamani. You should make the mind subordinate your Atman, subordinate yourself, bring it under the control of yourself. Now you are under your mind's control. The mind says, see, look here, this man is very boring, something philosophy, Advaita, this. It is tell something interesting, something about Krishna, something about Rama, nothing doing. So this is what your mind says. So don't cooperate with the mind. Not cooperation. So that is control. That is the control. So Atman gave us something. Bring it back to the Lord. Bring it back to the Lord. Now, this Sloka, this is Atman. This is 100% philosophy, that's nothing to do. We have got several paths. One is the path of bhakti or devotion to the Lord. So never confuse one with the other. There is nothing common at all except at the end. So there is no use of trying to reconcile what you saw in that path with this path. You cannot say, oh, when you see in that path that pool is there, here I don't know why that wall is missing, there's a red wall, such a long wall is missing. I said, this is a different path, man. You won't get the wall, not the pool. How will you get it? So there is no use of putting the question in that. So you have to hear it, you have to take it or leave it as it is. It is a path. Rather, this is third as a path. So as people are unable to grasp and go to that path, so we have got the other way. There is that, which we think is easier. There is nothing called easier. There is nothing called complicated. It depends on your conditioning, your readiness, and your what you may call the liyakat. Liyakat means your fitness to understand. So for one means perhaps yoga marga may be very easy, but you would have tried it yourself. Yoga may be very easy. For another mantra will be very easy. For another, bhakti will be very easy. So it all depends on that. It doesn't depend on the method. It depends solely on the individual. There is why the various methods that we use. So here, we should know about the mind. Unless you know about the mind, you can't catch. Unless you know, is it energy, is it a liquid? Catching a liquid is different. Catching a solid is different. You can't catch a liquid just like that, you require a container. A solid may be taken in the hand. So find out the nature of the mind, then only you can catch it. Now, he has used the word, wherever the mind goes. He's used another word, chalam, moving. There are two types of movement. There are two types of movement to the earth. One is the earth is going round the sun. Another is it is moving its own axis. Similarly, the mind has got two types of chalam, two types of movement. The one is it may move to California, so it moves out. It goes out. Oh, my mind is always going out. The other one is, it is there. It doesn't go to California, but it is going on thinking, oh, my son, down with there, empty next time he will become there. Only he can become there. Trying to disturb. So now, this doesn't go out anywhere. It's all the mind is being confused, or the mind is having a fear. I accepted 25 lakhs paying my house. So nobody comes to know. But the cashier was giving me 860 lakhs and more. So now where does it go? It doesn't go anywhere. So inside itself it is moving. So there are two types. One is called chala. Chala means moving, staying in its own place, moving in its own axis. Chara means moving. So one is moving. Now first, let us take this moving out. We say, my mind is always going out. We ask people, where does this road go? A man was asking a boy, where does this road go? He said, sir, the road goes nowhere. So many buses go, so many cars go, so many men go, but this road has been remaining here, it doesn't go anywhere. So similarly, the mind doesn't go anywhere. Remember, the mind is where it is, the mind doesn't go anywhere. First point is this. If we understand these things, we can easily analyze the mind. The mind doesn't go anywhere. But how it comes will come in the third aspect. So the first aspect is the mind cannot go anywhere. Then, the second point is, in my mind, I suddenly see Lord Krishna coming and playing his flute, and seeing my dead father there. Now, where from these people have come? They have not come from somewhere and entered into your mind. Your mind has not gone anywhere, nor has any of the outside objects come and occupied your mind. He suddenly thinks of a beautiful jalebi kept. Just now it has been made, it's very hot, and just floating in a chira. That chira was beautiful. So it didn't come from anywhere. Right? So these two things, when you understand, that 50% of the way is over. About controlling the mind. Nothing comes from anywhere. Now, the question is then, how is it that we are having all these things in the mind? Now, you are seeing a picture. There is a picture called Inferno, where a very big hotel containing lakhs and lakhs of people. There is a big concentration of all in this thing and how they are all suffering inside this show. Inferno. Have you seen it?
I started to see it return to off.
So it's a vivid picture there. Now, it is burning. There is a child or somebody sitting by my side. We try to nestle it and suffer that concentration of those flames may not come and touch it because we are very near on those lines. It looks so real. But where from did it come? It didn't come from anywhere. It didn't come from anywhere. And you see somewhere at dawn, you are seeing in the screen. So many people are dancing, somebody is crying, somebody is shouting, somebody is singing. Where from have they come? They are come from nowhere. All these things are not happening now at all. Nothing is happening. Neither there is a fire, neither there is a dance, neither there is a music. Nothing happened. It has happened sometime earlier, some 8 years back when the film was shot. And that too, it never happened, it was only a make-believe. And now, the shadow of that, the memory of it is caught and put on the screen. That's all that is happening. So nothing is happening at all. Nothing has been. So in other words, what all the thoughts that came in your mind, these are all what happened sometime back, which are called vasanas or samskaras or conditioning for the past. Something had happened sometime back, and that reflection is not coming. Is that reflection there? They don't come from anywhere. Even the screen, it didn't come from anywhere. There was the light. Without the light, you could not have seen it on the screen. There was a light, and there was a picture. The entire thing was a light. So on the light, you find these pictures. And when you are thinking that Lord Krishna has come, or you are thinking, just sitting there, you are thinking of a picture where your wife is sitting near the stove and is preparing beautiful brownish dosha. Right? So these things are not happening now at all. Perhaps they might have happened some time back. They are the vasanas or the memories which have now come over there. And you are seeing it. You shut your eyes and you are seeing it. When you shut your eyes, it should have been dark. Where from this light came? This light was the knowledge. You had the knowledge, you had the awareness of all these pictures. So the knowledge was the light. So in that light, the pictures were coming. And the pictures were never real. and the pictures had not happened at all. And it is only something which had happened perhaps in the previous birth, or in this birth, or yesterday in the moon. So all these things have come together, and they are all coming as thoughts. Yeah. So, actually, the knowledge or the light is there. If there was no light, you would never have seen that. And light is necessary for the picture. A picture is not necessary for the knowledge. But it's not necessary for the light. The light could be burning, and there will not be nothing in the screen. There will not be anything at all. All people would have one. So that knowledge remains there forever. The bulb remains there forever. But this came and this went away. Then what remains at all times? What remains was the light. So what remained was, there is nothing known as the mind. There is nothing known as the thoughts. The thoughts were only some reflections of the memory. Something has come and they were all parading there like the fire in the film. Yeah, fire in the film cannot burn you. So similarly, none of these thoughts of God can have any effect on you. It is only the same thing as a child. Even though it has no effect, the child by its imagination, it thought it is going near it, it is going to be singed in the fire. So you are becoming a child, and that gives you sorrow, those thoughts, and those thoughts give you happiness. They can neither give you happiness nor sorrow because they never existed. They are only pictures of something which happened a long time back. Right? If that is the case, then what was there? Only the light of knowledge was there. In other words, was there, that means there was something existing. And what existed, it was the knowledge. So knowledge means consciousness. So the consciousness existed, existence and consciousness, this alone remains there. So on that quantum, due to the vasanas, the past pictures sing. Can they do anything to you? They can do nothing. So be aware of it only this much. Know that nothing exists, there is no other mind, there is nothing else except that knowledge, that jnana, which is in the form of light. There is an awareness of the consciousness. So in that consciousness, some pictures of the past have been coming, so they cannot do any harm. So there is only the knowledge. It is the knowledge is that you see. What do you mean? Who is seeing? You cannot say, "I am seeing that knowledge." That means you are awareness. If you have no knowledge, how can you have that knowledge? Seeing the knowledge. So you cannot say, "I am seeing this light by putting another torch on it." So that alone means the torch is of no purpose there at all. So there is no separate I apart from the knowledge. That knowledge alone existed. That jnana alone existed. The light of knowledge alone existed. There is knowledge and there is existence. If there is no existence, then there is no awareness. I will be just like this book. So this is the nature of the mind. There is nothing called the mind. There is nothing called a film or a picture. There is a curtain, there are a few light and shadow movements, that's all. The light and shadow movements were unreal. The light alone was real. The light alone existed. And this is the mind. We don't see more that. Then what do you do? When you know that I am that knowledge in which all these external things, some imaginations, false imaginations are all possible. You just don't concern yourself with this. Is the light afraid of the terrific scenes which come in the cinema? Is that light applauding when some nice humorous incident comes in the cinema? It is not affected at all because it never existed thing, it cannot give you sorrow, it cannot give you happiness. Know that, and that alone is the method, and you are at peace. So this is the method. So what do you mean by that? You remain as that knowledge. Knowing but even nothing can affect you, nothing can sting you. You are only that on which all these films are going on. The films doesn't stick to you, the films cannot harm you. You remain as that. That is called Atman Eva Vachamnahi. To remain in the self. The name of that light or knowledge, you call it as self. That knowledge which existed, you call it as self. Because there is nobody who is the seer. It is the knowledge which sees. He is the seer. So he is the I. He is yourself. He is the one who is doing that entire thing. Yato yato dishtarati manaskantalamasthiram. Naturally the film, it will not be stayed one place. One would like to go and see, if you only show the picture of Shantananda for 3 hours, no fellow will go. They will have to do something else. So it is chala. It is only temporary. It comes for 2 minutes. So, manaha. What sort of mind? Chanchalam. Why is it chanchalam? It is chanchalam because of ragadvesha. It is chanchalam because your thought came, you got attacked. My grandson. Then you see a picture, I will immediately with my grandfather. How is that? You remember Raja. Then you remember your hearing. I cannot think of that. Hello. I cannot even eat when I think of him. So dvesha. Like satisfies. Love intimacy, attachment, and communication. So because of that, that moment, ragadvesha, then why this asthira, why this is the mind? The various vasanas only smells, will smell remain there. It only temporary. One vasana comes, goes, another vasana comes, third vasana comes, fourth vasana comes. So it is asthira to the vasana. So that sort of a mind. Find out yato dishtarati. So it is only idiomatic way of saying that wherever it goes, it doesn't go anywhere. The moment you know it, how the battle is won. It never goes anywhere, nothing comes there, there is only a curtain, there is only a still light and shadow place. That's all. So when you know this, tatastato niyamya, then from there you control it. How to control it? To be detached. Saying, I am the light. I am not bothered about what picture is going on. Let it be Ben-Hur, let it be Inferno, let it be Ramayana, I am not bothered. That's all. And then the method of controlling the mind. The moment you know what is the mind, you have already controlled. The moment you know that there is nothing called the mind which exists, its nature is to come and go. It has got nothing to do. It cannot harm you because it is not real. And it is not happening at all. It is only a vasana, the smell of what happened a long time back. When once you know that Atman Eva Vachamnahi. How to take it to the Atman Eva Vachamnahi? Remember that you are that knowledge. Remember you are that light. And in that officer, pausing picture, I am not concerned with them. They cannot touch the curtain. They cannot burn the curtain. Even though there is so much burning there, the curtain remains unburned. So it's not going to harm you at all. So you remain as the Atman. You remain as that light. You remain as the knowledge. You remain in it unperturbed, unagitated. You are wonderful. So, Atman Eva Vachamnahi. Here, what I told was, this is purely one of the methods of approach to Islam. As I said, it cannot be possible for all. However much you may say, these intellectual methods it is very difficult to get established now. It is not a question of saying and the knowledge and the life. Still you will be afraid. You see a ghost at night, you are going 12 o'clock. It is coming towards you. There is no such saying, I am the Atman, I am the Atman. It is so real, it is coming here to you. So, the question isn't right. Yesterday they were going towards Satyanarayana Mandir. On the left side, there were big monkeys, those langurs.
Yeah.
And one of them very strong and all that, it was coming straight towards me. So by my saying as a Brahman, I don't think I would have avoided it. I just went to boom, then it went away. So that is why this is only that method. So in this method, they are not brought the picture of God. But then, what about the other path? How will we reach the same stage? When once you believe in Lord Krishna, or Shiva, or the Mother, you go on thinking of God, and you just seek her help, seek the help of that Lord. Lord, I can't do anything. My mind is going elsewhere, my mind is troubling me a lot. You alone can help me, Lord. And then you go on thinking when you do the prayer, automatically the mind comes away from all those things and then begins to concentrate on the Lord. The more you pray, the more you do the japa, the more you do it with agony and sorrow in your face. Vishada Yoga, this is called. The first adhyaya of Gita, it is called Vishada Yoga. Yoga means they pass to the Lord. Vishada means dukkha, sorrows and misery. How can suffering, sorrows and misery can become yoga? Only when, if you go and talk about it and lament and bemoan with your neighbor, it will not become a yoga. On the contrary, you go and fall at the feet of the Lord. Lord, I am suffering, I am having high fever. You have to do something. Like Arjuna, you fall on him. Then all the instructions come straight from the Lord, not even from anybody else, which is the most obvious. It is exactly what happened when Devahuti went and fell at the feet of her own son, Kapila, who was Lord Narayana himself. Sadvagataham Sharanam Prapanna. Lord, I have come to refuge under you. That's all. Now there is nothing else. Sabhritya samsara sarokutaram. You are the only one who is an axe who can cut off the tree of samsara which gives me so much sorrow. So that you do only for Sabhritya, with your own devotees. You won't give it to a man on the road. So I am your devotee. I have come and fall at your feet. Then the beautiful Sankhya Yoga follows. How the Prakriti is there, how the Purusha came to the voice of the Maya of Prakriti, how we can get out of it, the entire thing came out. It is there. And when Parikshit knew that 7 days only are left for him, he was feeling so sorry for his karma. She says, my Lord, this punishment of being bitten by a serpent is too little. Being a king and coming from such an honorable race, it was so mean on my part what I did for his purpose, me and all my people, everybody should have been burned at one time. That should have been a proper punishment. To that extent he feels before the Lord, Lord, I don't weep for the death, I weep for the deed I have done. What an ignorant man I am, how can I get out of it? How can I reach you? And when he put this question, the very man who wrote the Bhagavata Vyasa was there. His father Paramacharya was there. There are 3 generations, and Atri, Purushottamanada, Pulaha, all the great people with 20 feet body, 18 feet body, 17 feet body, all the people are sitting. And when he asked, Purushottamanada Kartavyam, Priyamanasya Sarvatha, Yes, Kartavyam Ato Japyam, I got only one question, sir. I got 7 days. So tell me, a man at the door of death, what should he do? Within 7 days, whatever you tell me, you do this hour, you do this yajna, I am prepared to do it. Just kartavya. You say do this japa, 50 lakhs of times every day, night and day I will do. Or you tell me what is to be, what japa should do. Or you tell me, you leave off these things, you will get. Please tell me what I should leave. What I should do, what I should not do. Please. Then all these people, out of reverence for the king, they didn't tell, oh king, nothing can be done in one day. They are keeping quiet, that's all. Nobody has got any inspiration. But the earning was such, it went and affected a great Maharshi who was exactly of that frequency. That yearning was so intense, it can only be cut off by a man with an intense knowledge, and nobody left. All the people were given mukta. Everybody is an MD, there were 20 doctors sitting. One man got 40% and then he got. Another man got 38% grace mark too, and then he was also an MD. Then another man who got distinction MD. Then another man who got 100% MD. Are all the same. All are MD. So, here a man was 100% MD. He came MS because he did a surgery for him. It was egotic to him. So, he comes over there. And same question is repeated out of sheer agony and dukkha. And that dukkha provokes one of the best of inspections in the world. So this has been happening everywhere at all times. That whenever you repent or you are sorrowful, you are in misery, either due to the lack of your ignorance or because of any circumstance, you weep before the Lord. That becomes another. You get the proper instructions from the Holy Father. So, now, you want to say, why?
What if you can't weep? What if your heart is dry and you want to weep but you can't?
If you cannot weep, in the drama or the cinema, when you go, you have to weep. You really weep. What do you do? Put glycerin if necessary, and you weep, and naturally one day the weeping will come. The more you do it, as I said, a lie repeated 1,000 times becomes a truth. So imagine, everything is imagination. Your becoming jiva is imagination. Your body is an imagination.
Your shraddha is imagination. You're saying your shraddha is imagination?
Which is?
Shraddha.
Shraddha, naturally, when you are imagination, then how can your shraddha be something? Everything is imagination, your mind is imagination. So they are all being imagined long by. It's a cosmic imagination. It may not be you perhaps. It's a cosmic imagination. so other imagination. So this is what is called hypnotism. What is hypnotism? A lie repeated 1,000 becomes a truth. I go on telling, a man has come on the stage. You have become a dog. You have become a dog. Yes, you are now on your 4 legs. Immediately the man goes on his hands and feet just like that. He says, you are not going to ask. He begins to bark. How did it happen? So you do that and you will get it. That's the way. Even when your heart is dry, you can pray. Pray to the Lord, Lord, my heart is so dry, give it wetness, even that will help you. But this is not necessary. Again I said, don't dilute your thinking. So dilute and come to a small thing, say, Lord, make me weep. Lord, I want you. So never dilute. You can if you want, but I would say don't. Why? This is another moksha here. This is 26, number 26 of 5th chapter. Kamakrodha viyuktanam yatīnām yatatetasām abhito brahma nirvānam vastate vijitātmanam. These are the people who are almost in the area of moksha. These are people who have attained the moksha, but it doesn't mean that people are attained the moksha. what happens is, if I say, oh, Kardasi, Kardasi is very much a sannyasi, he is more sannyasi than me, that doesn't mean he has become a sannyasi. He is almost on the way, in an exaggerated way of telling. So he is saying in the same manner. For such people, take it, the moksha is there with them. Brahma Nirvana, the moksha where they have become one with the totality, called the Brahman. It is there. What sort of people? There are three conditions. Number one, Kama Krodha Viyuktana. What is the main impediment towards when you sit in meditation, you are unable to meditate? What are the main impediments? Kama and Krodha. Desire and the byproduct of it is Krodha or anger. So first thing is, he has removed Kama and Krodha. Kama Krodha Viyuktana. Those who are bereft of desires and anger. Then Yatina. Yati has got one meaning, that is Sanyas. But here Yatina means Yat, to strive for, to make effort. From that only the word Yatana means. So Yatina means those who are making efforts through prayers, through meditation, through worship, through archana, through cogitation, through reflection. So all these people, they are all Yatina. For those people who strive for it, it is not enough. Yes, I have left off Kama and Krodha, but I am doing the same way as yours. There are so many people. They don't get Kama, they don't get Krodha. Yeah, say a man 95 years old, obviously he may not have much of Kama. And Krodha is also gone by that day because nobody bothers about him. He told his angry, there will be angry things like, Lord, why did you make me 95 years old? That's all. So, it is also essential he should make an effort to reach the final goal. So that is the second condition. Alright. So people who make effort, they don't know where the effort should begin or it should end. What is the main effort it is required? What is the purpose of meditation? What is the purpose of puja? So where is all going to lead? Yatha Cheta. Keep a control over your mind. This is important. Yatha means control. Yatha Cheta. So how you do it? By yama, niyama, and all those things, asana, then meditation. So by all these things, we have been able to have this Yatha Cheta. And the last one, yes, right. Will you get moksha? No. The last step in the moksha is knowing the Paramacharya. Even when you go with Krishna and other things, ultimately, according to the Bhagavata and according to all the Puranas, he finally takes you to the ultimate truth and he leaves you there and he disappears. Everything has to disappear. Whatever you see has to disappear. Whatever you don't see, when I won't see, when I don't exist. So a stage comes when you don't exist, only he alone exists, where the knowledge exists, there is nobody called I who is looking at the knowledge. So that should be the stage where you are missing, but moksha is there. Moksha means you are released from the mind, there is no mind, there is nothing else, only that is there for me to see. Yada nal, tada moksha. When I was not there, then there was moksha. When I was there was no moksha. So long as I is there. So, Viditatmana, the people who knew who am I. Who am I doesn't mean that yes, I am not the body of the Atman. It is only a half a state. That means again you are an individual, you are a different individual, he is a different individual. The last stage in this is to know, I am the Atman, who is the Atman of all called the Brahman. I am not an individual Atman, I am the totality, called the Brahman. So he is called Viditatmana, the one who knew that I am not only the Atman, but I am the Atman of all. That is, in other words, I am the totality, I am not the individual. So this knowledge to whom it has come. So when these conditions are fulfilled, Abhitaha Brahma Nirvanam Vastate. Abhitaha normally means on and out. Here they mean by Abhitaha in this world as well as in the other world. That is, in other words, when he goes to other world, he did not come back again. He has already reached almost the stage. Supposing the final stage with Vidatmana, it is not yet full. He knows he is the Atman, he has not yet learned his totality. If once he has come up with that, we have got two types of moksha. One is called the Krama Mukti, the other is called the instant Sadhya Mukti and the Krama Mukti. Krama Mukti means a progressive mukti. People who have done all that striving in this world, but who couldn't complete it, who are unable to complete the process and get the final knowledge while alive. So those people, they are supposed to go to another relative plane, bereft of all sorrows and sufferings and miseries. But that is not the higher plane. It is also a plane subject to destruction at the end of its life. And that is called the Brahmaloka. And the Brahmaloka is not one place. It is only a general name for many. Vaikuntha, Kailasa, Goloka, Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka. All these things are all coming under that. So all these lokas which are on the higher plane, so they are all called the Brahmaloka. And in that Brahmaloka, he may not have any body, he becomes disembodied. But in spite of it, mentally he has to be concentrating on the Lord. He has to do his first sadhana. If he goes on to this sadhana, he has to live according to us for several thousands of years till the life of the current Brahma is over and the ultimate pralaya takes place. The life of him is perhaps, they call it as Chaturyuga, 1000 Chaturyuga is supposed to be one day. So 1000 such days are considered to be the life of Brahma. But ultimately there is no time. Everything is taking place in one moment. Because when the creation was there, it has to be created in time and space. It has to be created. And there has to be a space. So when there is a moment in space, to measure the moment there has to be time. So time and space, continuity is there. So that is essential. So the entire thing of your lakhs and lakhs of births are taking place in front of you. So that also is a matter of all. The other one is while alive. You are aware that you are that. So even though it's a body, at no time you forget that you are that. And that's that. Adhito Brahma Nirvanam Vastate. So for those people, both here and there, they are having the nirvana of being the Brahman himself, the moksha or the liberation, where he becomes the ultimate truth, which is called the Brahman. Adhitaha Brahma Nirvana.